Anyone who's ever watched any videos of mine already knows that I am a big sampler head. They are my favorite gear to own, and in my opinion, they're the most versatile and best way to get into dawless music making. You can put whatever sample pack you want in them, by the way, it should be this one, and you can go for a quick jam. But they do have a big limit, and that limit is polyphony. But not in the strictest, most technical sense. Let me explain. Polyphony is the ability to play more than one note at the time. And for example, if we take the SP404 NK2, this has got 32 voices of polyphony, which means that you can play up to 32 samples at the same time, which is awesome. So what's the problem then? Well, when I say polyphony, I actually mean the ability to play chords. So in order to play chords on samplers, well, you have to sample a chord, and then you can transpose it, and you can play chromatically, and yeah, you can do it that way. But the intervals between the notes will stay the same, even if you transpose it. So basically you're stuck with the same chord shape all the way through, which would be like playing a song on a guitar with only bar chords, which admittedly I've done many times in my life. It doesn't sound all that good, I promise you. And there are a couple of ways to actually fix this. The first way would be to sample more chord shapes. Maybe, you know, a minor chord, a major chord, a seventh chord, diminished, blah blah blah. By doing that though, you take up many slots on your sampler, and it kind of turns into a chaotic mess because you don't remember, you know, which one is which, and then maybe you transpose one and then you keep the other one. I don't know, it's a bit complicated. The second way, you know, would be to compose your chords on a per need basis. So you have a few notes and then you stack them in order to create the chord that you want, and then you resample it and then you can use it. Let's not beat around the bush. Both methods are bullshit. They're extremely laborious and they will definitely kill your creativity in a matter of minutes. And so at a certain point, I looked around and said, it might be time to actually invest in something that is not a sampler. The blasphemy, I know. But I did want something with a big polyphony, which allowed me to, you know, easily create and play back chords. And after a while, I landed on this, the Roland MC101. Let me explain you why. The MC101 has got up to 128 voices of polyphony, which is awesome. It's got 4 tracks and it's got so many sounds, you know, drums, bass, leads, pianos, keys, reeds, flutes, and most of them are very kind of general MIDI-ish kind of stuff, which is great when you want to make, you know, a 90s drum and bass or whatever. But you can actually make your own sounds with this as well, but you know, that's maybe a matter for another video. The one thing I want to talk about today is one obscure little feature on this, which is called chord mode. Let me show it to you. So to enter chord mode, you press notes twice, and the pads will turn yellow. Now, if you press any pad, it's just the root note plus a 5th interval and an octave up, I believe, which is like a power chord. You press shift plus filter and you get to the magical chord designer. Let's press pad 11 or the E note. Choose the key, 52 E3, this is your root. The key that you're choosing for your chord doesn't need to match the pad that you're storing it in. I am storing this on the E pad, but this could literally be whatever, a C sharp chord, whatever. Anyway, I'm going to choose minor scale. Root, let's leave it at 0. And you can preview your chord at any time by pressing sound. Spread, I like 1, 3, 7, 9. That means the root chord, the 3rd, the 7th, and the 9th. And now we get to the right sub menu. It says pad 11. Okay, let's do that. But you can also choose write all type 1 or write all type 2. That basically copies this chord over the whole keyboard. The difference between type 1 and 2 is that type 1 takes the chord shape and transposes it throughout the whole keyboard as it is. The chord shape remains unaltered. That means that some of the chords will sound dissonant and out of key. Type 2 also transposes the chord throughout the keyboard, but it will consider which notes are out of key and it will automatically fix them. That way you'll be sure that all of your chords are in key. And you might be thinking, yo, this is exactly what, you know, some Arturia keyboards actually have. What's so special about it? Well, there's a difference. Let me show you. Writing to all pads is not definitive. You can now change any of these pads to whatever chord you want. So basically you have an endless bank of chords to choose from. I'm going to leave the D sharp as it is, because that exact voicing is going to be great for a passing chord. But I'm going to change that D though. That's what she said. I'm going to press D, change the key to D3, scale major, same voicing. And I'm going to do the same to the G. Now we have the G and D chord both major with added 7th and 9th, plus a nice D sharp passing chord. Alright, let's record this. And now I'm just gonna, change the tone, because this is quite boring. Now let's press sec, which means sequencer, and let's take a look at what the sequencer has recorded. Cool, you have a bunch of red squares, and let's see what they contain. And this is what is truly magical about Chord Designer. The notes being stored in the sequencer are not recalling the chord button as it were. They're actually recalling the whole chord, meaning the separate notes. This means that you can now change the voicing if you want, or even extend the chord with more notes. Dude, I think this is so cool, honestly. Because that also means that at any point in time, you can add some more notes on top. You can record some lead melodies in between chords. Remember how I said that, samplers have this polyphony problem, meaning that they can't play back, samples as chords. And you're probably thinking, well, this is a groovebox synth kind of thingy. This is not a sampler, is it? And to that, I would say, not so fast. The MC101 is a sampler. You can actually sample things, or you can load samples from the SD card. And yes, you can play back those samples chromatically and polyphonically. And I truly don't understand how everybody's not completely blown away by this, just like I am. I can't really think of another, groovebox or synth that can actually do this quite easily. Maybe, I haven't looked into it hard enough, but, certainly I haven't seen anything on this price range that does this. So, yeah. I'm very impressed with it, and I decided to make a video about it. Yeah, in fact, I am so blown away that I actually made a brand new sample pack for the MC101, and it's around 31 samples, and they're very long notes that you can actually play polyphonically on this machine. And the best part is, drum roll please, I'm including this in my Big Umami Bombs Volume 1 pack for free. So if you already have this sample pack, you can just go back to bigumami.com where you bought it, and you can download it again, and boom, you've got 30 more sounds to choose from. But if you still haven't downloaded it, what are you waiting for? These are the sounds that you're missing out on. So in conclusion, the MC101 is definitely a game changer in my dawless setup, and I still don't understand how more people are not talking about it or talking about chord mod, which is incredible. I can't wait to use it more and, you know, make more videos about it for you. But yeah, until then, please like and subscribe. Download my Big Umami Bombs sample pack on bigumami.com. Yeah, I hope this video helped you or inspired you or whatever, and yeah, see you next time.